Okay. Okay.
Every unpredictable wilderness encounter starts with a false sense of security. Tonight we watch a vehicle suddenly break through thin ice into freezing water and a peaceful campsite ripped apart by a wild bear in the dead of night. If you were stranded miles from help, would you survive? On November 30th, 2017, the YouTube channel Jordan Boostmaster uploaded disturbing footage from a ride near Green River, Utah. Jordan was traveling with his friends Alex and Wesley during a trip to the Red Bull Rampage event. He was riding a new DaVinci Wilson that he had purchased only 1 week earlier, making this his first serious ride on the bike. At first, the trip felt like a normal day of mountain biking. The terrain soon became more difficult with loose dirt, steep rocky sections, and large open drops. Within minutes, the exciting ride became dangerous.
Fun. Woo! Oh, baby! Woo! Oh, the speed!
Jordan, are you okay?
I think so.
That really was quite the crash. Thankfully, myself and the bike were okay. It really dampened my spirits. I was feeling down, and I just wasn't sure if I could ride confidently after that.
I know, like, I was kind of keeping it careful of some parts, and other parts I was like, but yeah, then I couldn't turn, I went right into the rough stuff, and like, what do you do?
During the run, Jordan suddenly lost control and crashed hard into the rough ground. The impact could easily have caused a fatal injury. Somehow, Jordan and the bike survived without serious damage. Even so, the crash changed the rest of the ride. His confidence disappeared. Every jump looked larger, and each section of trail felt more threatening. Instead of focusing on improving, Jordan was now trying to control his fear and keep moving. By the end, he slowly began to regain his rhythm. After a serious fall, the body can remain tense even when the danger has passed. That reaction can make normal obstacles feel much worse. Do you think Jordan was brave to continue, or should he have stopped after the crash? On September 17th, 2022, a disturbing video appeared on Instagram through the account ChadSmith2215. The footage shows Chad preparing for a low free-fall base jump from a cliff. He had already completed more than 2,000 skydives and over 230 base jumps, so he was highly experienced and appeared confident before leaving the edge.
Oh.
Chad. Okay. Who found you?
No good. Yeah.
Can you just kneel to his head?
Yeah.
And just hold his head nice and still for me.
My right hand's a bit numb.
Okay.
I jumped off the cliff and I'm not sure what happened.
Okay, did your chute open at all?
It did. Yeah.
Right, main pain at the moment. Okay,
Yeah.
any pain in your head at all?
No, chest.
Any pain in your neck?
No.
Just your chest?
Yeah.
Okay.
What happened, Tom?
Yeah, I've got a stupid...
Just relax. You're alive, isn't it?
As Chad ran from the cliff, his body rotated into a belly facing the ground position earlier than expected. Without realizing it, he threw his pilot chute downward instead of upward. The canopy opened too late, and Chad struck the ground with tremendous force. The impact shattered his spine, broke his hip, and caused permanent nerve damage. Paramedics quickly reached the scene and airlifted him to a hospital. Thankfully, Chad survived. Low base jumps leave almost no time to correct a bad body position or delayed deployment. That is what makes such a small mistake so dangerous. Do you think experience could have prevented this accident, or was the jump already too risky? This encounter will show you how one wrong turn in a frozen wilderness can turn a quiet camping trip into a fight for survival. On October 28, 2025, the YouTube channel Connor Hobbs uploaded frightening footage from a journey through northern Canada. In the video, explorer Connor Hobbs begins a 3-day trip along Canada's northernmost highway. He is testing his 1992 Toyota 4Runner while camping in severe temperatures below freezing. At first, everything goes according to plan. Connor travels through Tombstone Territorial Park, collects firewood, and spends a peaceful first night alone in the wilderness. The following day, the environment becomes more dangerous as he continues north. Trees gradually disappear, the road becomes empty, and Connor finds himself surrounded by snow-strong wind and endless isolation.
I've been thinking about when I'm gonna turn around or where I'm gonna camp. There's not a single tree around here. So, I'm gonna turn around here. There's no point going further north, but you have to cross a ferry over the Mackenzie, which the Mackenzie's gonna be frozen soon. Not really worth the hassle of going up there and possibly getting stuck either after the ferry or before the ferry. I'm gonna find a place to camp. Look at how far north we are. Furthest north I've ever been. Back in the Yukon. So strong out here. I just lost power to the gauges. Probably just a fuse, but I don't know if I should check it now or what I should do.
Realizing the conditions are becoming too risky, he decides to turn around before the weather gets worse. However, while searching for a place to camp, Connor leaves the main highway and drives farther into the wilderness.
Oh no! Oh my god, guys, we really just f***ed up. We need to build a rope system to get out of here. We need to build a rope system. Alright, so stupid. There's probably water getting in the fuel tank now. We're gonna have to get out some rope stuff. I got a beefy rope. Well, I can officially say something has gone wrong. Oh my god, there's like an inch of ice. So dumb! Oh man, I'm so dumb. How am I gonna get myself out of this one? I needed something exciting to happen, and something exciting has definitely happened. We're in the middle of nowhere! That was really, really dumb. We're gonna get those two on there like that with the carabiner. That's f***ed up, man. That's my fault. Again. So we've got a couple slings running to this tree here. This is gonna be my first. Okay. Run it back to the tree again. And then we'll have a 4, maybe a 5 to 1. Let's try pulling on it. This is f***ed up. It's like self-tensioned right now. This is fucked up, man. I'm gonna try to get the axe out. Nobody out here for miles, man. Worst place for this to happen. I'm gonna have to flag somebody down.
Within minutes, the rear of his 4Runner suddenly breaks through the ice and drops into freezing water. Connor is now stranded hundreds of kilometers from immediate assistance. He quickly sets up recovery ropes and tries to pull the vehicle free, but his attempts fail. As the temperature continues to fall, the situation becomes increasingly dangerous.
This guy's stopping, oh boy. I fucked up, man, I'm stuck over there. I broke through some ice. Yeah, I know. Could you tell somebody in the next town? I need a winch or something, like a come along or something. Broke through some ice. All right, thank you. All right, he's gonna call in the squad. What it's like to be a fucking idiot. This is really not good. I'm chipping out a way out, cause that's the ground there. Oh. So I'm gonna chip out a path backwards. Maybe we can back it up. I'm just like Shackleton. Ran my ship aground in the Arctic. But his truck's not big enough to yank me out, so keep chipping out this ice so that I could just get yanked back with the chain. The back is fully wet. This is dry actually, which is very important. Better get a shelter going, because who knows how long until the next truck comes. Frozen ground this time. Get through the frost here, so this chain is gonna work as one of my anchors, hopefully. My ship! No! I was just gonna drive up. If I drove faster, I would have made it. If I had a diff locker, maybe. Dual diff lockers. Listen to the stove right now. She's gonna be chooching. Alright. I think this is good night. See you in the morning. Check it out. We've already got our fire going. Woo! Just had to put a bunch of gasoline in there. Oh yeah, there we go. We're gonna have to go chop some more wood to keep this going. Keep this going. And then I'm gonna go start chop. Oh, looks like there might be someone coming to help me. Oh yeah, just my campsite here. Not a problem. Did somebody let you know that I'm stuck out here, or you just, yeah. Yeah, I've like sunk my back tire through the ice over there.
Is there lots of ice there?
So just, here I can show you. This part's like kind of swampy, but it's pretty frozen solid here. My job right now is to smash this out, and then in about an hour and a half they'll be back with the grader. Last year's a grader drove in here and sunk in the exact same place, so they're all too familiar. Oh boy. Oh, it looks like we're not gonna have to fully go swinging for this.
Might just pull you back too though now that you got all that out there.
Yeah.
Need this for the record books.
Yeah. Me too, man.
Go to the dumpster, it's an adventure!
Oh yeah.
Once you get that fucking pull you, it might just be fucking shallow again, right?
Yeah, I know. If only I was like right here, I probably would have been fine.
Yeah, once you get, just get it around that axle.
I'll try.
I wouldn't worry about the brake line out.
Holy shit, that's cold.
What are we gonna do? Are we gonna camp back in here or what?
You better get some content out of this. So I can freak my mom out. You think just through the tire here?
Fuck yeah!
Just drag it?
Go through this way.
Yeah, let's do it through this way and then.
Just pull it, then at least we got something to pull on, right?
Oh, we got that hooked on there.
I just didn't want to get too big.
Put this right down.
Oh.
Okay, watch it.
Woo!
What's that?
That's good. Sorry.
It's on ice, so it's not gonna hurt nothing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, put it in again, bud.
Connor remains there overnight until help finally arrives the next morning. A recovery crew manages to pull the 4Runner out of the frozen area. Despite sitting partly submerged in icy water for hours, the vehicle still starts. Thin ice can hide soft ground or water beneath the surface, especially in swampy areas. One wrong path can quickly become impossible to escape. Do you think Connor made the right choice by staying with the vehicle until help arrived? On July 21st, 2025, the YouTube channel Metro on the Move uploaded a frightening video from the White Mountains. The footage follows the creator and his friend as they backpack along the Appalachian Trail. After a long day of hiking, they set up their campsite near Liberty Springs. At first, the forest is completely calm. Everything is quiet, and the peaceful surroundings make the campsite feel safe. However, that sense of comfort disappears after darkness falls.
You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god, dude. I just got attacked by a bear out here. Oh my god, dude. It's got a claw mark in it. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude.
Good morning.
Oh my god, dude. That's on my tent, dude. It attacked my tent. Yeah. Bear attacked my tent. Hey guys, wake up, guys. He's coming to you guys. Throw rocks. Hit it. Where is it?
Oh, he's there.
Right where?
Hey, Bear.
Bear.
No, he's up here.
Oh my God.
He's right there, just next to you. That's me.
No running!
No, I'm getting in the light.
Oh, there he is. You
Hey! Hey!
Get away!
No!
I can't. Give me the rock. Oh, you're still
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Get away!
Get away! Get away!
He's not scared, man. We need to report this.
Get away!
Dude, man. There goes the tent. That's a bear print,
Yeah,
dude.
they get more. Oh, look. Boop, 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 boop. Tape it up. The vestibule.
That ain't gonna work.
Maybe I just put some tape on the inside.
Oh my God, dude.
He's dragging his bear box all over. I guess that's what he heard, is his bear box.
During the night, a bear approaches their campsite and attacks one of the tents. The animal tears into the shelter while the campers wake up and try to scare it away. Both hikers manage to escape the encounter without being injured, but the experience leaves them badly shaken. Had they remained asleep for only a little longer, the situation could have become much more dangerous. Bears may approach campsites when they detect food or other strong smells nearby. It is unclear what attracted this animal, but it showed little fear once it reached the tents. What would you have done if you woke up and found a bear tearing into your shelter? If that encounter did not disturb you, watch the next video on screen now. On September 16, 2024, a terrifying video uploaded by TikTok user Yang Ming quickly went viral. The footage shows 42-year-old Yang hiking with a friend through Anhui province in eastern China. Although Yang was an experienced hiker, the conditions that day were extremely dangerous. Heavy rain had fallen across the area for several weeks, leaving the ground wet, loose, and unstable. Only moments after the hike began, Yang suddenly lost his footing and slipped from the trail. He fell several hundred feet down the mountainside, crashing through the terrain before a tree finally stopped him. That tree may have been the only reason he survived. Yang later said he could hardly believe he was still alive after the fall. Watching the footage, it is easy to understand why, since accidents from that height often end in tragedy. Weeks of rain can weaken the ground and make rocks, roots, and soil much easier to slip on. Do you think Yang survived because of luck, or did the tree save him at the final moment? He entered the forest expecting a difficult survival challenge, but hunger pushed him dangerously close to disaster. Xander Budnick creates survival videos in remote and unusual locations where he often remains alone for several days or even weeks. His videos are calm and educational because he is an experienced outdoorsman who understands hunting shelter, building, fire making, and many other wilderness skills. His video titles often describe how long he plans to survive in a location, including 5 days, 7 days, or even 30 days. However, staying alone in one area for that long can sometimes attract unwanted visitors. On November 22, 2025, Xander Budnick uploaded a video documenting his survival trip. Over the course of 5 days, Xander attempted to survive alone without food, water, shelter, or any way to start a fire. He planned to overcome each challenge using only the limited equipment he had brought with him.
I'm in the coastal rainforest of the Pacific Northwest. Over the next 5 days, I hope to fish and forage my way to sustenance. I'm out here for a handful of nights, surviving up the land with the limited tools I have here in my bag. What I don't have is any kind of fire starter, any kind of shelter, any kind of water, or any kind of food. Though this is a brand new environment for me, and with that comes brand new challenges. I'll tell you guys all about that a little later, but for now, let's find a nice place to call home, because got a lot of work to do.
He walked through the forest until he found a campsite that could provide shelter and some protection from animals during the night. After choosing the location, he placed his equipment on the ground and showed viewers what he would use throughout the challenge.
The shelter, let me just quickly show you everything I brought. Over here, we got a bit of camera gear, drone. This is a whole bunch of backup. This is first aid and emergency kit. I got a bit of clothing. There's rain gear, thermals, and a sweater and a puffer jacket. Next, we got bear spray, bear horn. We got a headlamp, little emergency beacon, some fishing line, hooks, machete, knife, small pot, paracord, life straw. This is a cheap life straw, so hopefully it helps me not get giardia. Insta coffee, and I also brought a sleeping bag. Obviously, I got this wool blanket here. Warm, but the nights out here are actually quite cold, and with just the wool blanket, I'd have to keep a fire going all night. And if I have to do that for 5 days, I'm going to bring a sleeping bag and save that energy to film and procure food. So,
over the next few days, Xander built a comfortable shelter. He also discovered old scrap metal and used it as a temporary cooking surface. His food came mainly from mushrooms and other edible plants found in the forest. After several days, however, he wanted something more filling and decided to fish near the lake. While checking the area, Xander noticed a bear nearby. Fishing suddenly became much more dangerous. After the animal moved away, he decided to try anyway, but he failed to catch anything.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh no. 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 Oh, I had one. I've been getting a few bites, but honestly, I think the bait's just terrible. The shellfish are the only thing that's around. Maybe they like slug as much as I do. I don't know.
By then, Xander was extremely hungry and had very little energy left. His hunger pushed him to return and take a serious risk.
Black bear's right there, but it looks like it's getting some food, so I'm going to try to kind of sneak below him and see if I can fish. Oh, I don't think it's very territorial, so could be all right. Whoa! Alright, Bear's looking over here. Okay. 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 I had a fish. The bear's giving me a stern look like this is his territory, not mine, so I'm gonna spend the day hungry, not mauled by a bear.
He eventually caught a fish, but the bear was watching from nearby. Xander could not safely retrieve it and chose to back away instead of challenging the animal. That night, he went to sleep without eating. The following morning, a boat arrived and took him out of the forest. Hunger can weaken judgment and make dangerous choices seem reasonable. Xander took a major risk, but his experience helped him recognize when to leave the fish behind. Do you think he made the right decision by walking away, or should he never have returned while the bear was still nearby? On March 11th, 2023, Sergei Sokolovsky uploaded a video documenting this unsettling camping trip. Sergei Sokolovsky is an outdoor creator who often spends long periods alone in remote wilderness areas. His videos show him building shelters, surviving outdoors, and camping through the night. He has years of experience and can recognize many of the sounds commonly heard in the woods. He also understands how to remain safe in isolated locations. However, during this particular trip, he heard something that left him deeply unsettled. A very cold night was approaching, and Sergei decided to spend it camping alone, deep in the forest.
Всем привет, друзья! Сегодня выбрался в одиночный поход с ночевкой. Выбрался, конечно, поздновато, но ничего страшного. Уже прошел некоторое количество километров и думаю, пора искать место под ночевку. Одно дело у костра ночевать, а другое дело в палатке холодной. Поэтому не знаю, как пройдет ночевка. Спальник у меня вроде бы теплый, хотя в такую погоду -7 я еще и в нем не ночевал. Короче, буду сейчас искать местечко под ночевку. В принципе, вот этот лес, он тоже нормальный. Тут есть и сухие дрова. Если будет хорошее местечко, расположить лагерь. Либо же обратно сюда вернуться. Ну, в общем, посмотрим.
After hiking for some time, he discovered a comfortable clearing surrounded by thick trees. The location seemed suitable for a campsite, so he decided to stay there.
В общем-то, принял решение расположиться тут. Более такой лес плотный, молодняк. Нормально, если кто-то будет ночью ко мне пробираться, то я в любом случае услышу. Есть место, где поставить также палатку. Снега тут не особо много. Там по дороге видел много сушин. Фу, все, короче.
Sergei set up his tent and then collected enough firewood to start a fire and prepare something to eat. As his meal cooked, the temperature continued to fall. Daylight slowly faded until Sergei was sitting alone in complete darkness. Once the food was ready, he sat beside the fire and began eating. Then, without warning, a strange scream came from somewhere in the forest.
Кто-то кричит. Кто это? Кто это? Офигеть.
телефон было слышно или нет? Это, наверное, лиса. Я впервые такой звук слышу. Я не знаю, было ли слышно на телефон. Я не успел камеру достать. Хорошо, хоть на телефоне что-то записал. Когда вот слышишь подобные крики, звуки, то всегда в лесу становится не по себе прям. Я впервые слышал крик лисы. Узнавал, как кричит лиса, и она плюс меня такой крик, ё-моё, как будто женский. Прям офигеть. Он сначала ко мне этот крик приближался, а потом начал отдаляться. Я сразу на телефон снимал, потом хотел на фотоаппарат снять, потому что микрофон тут получше. И как-то так получилось, что не особо и получилось.
The sound was disturbing enough to frighten even Sergei. He later explained that he had never heard anything quite like it during his time outdoors. His first thought was that the noise may have come from a fox. However, the scream sounded very similar to a woman in distress, almost as though someone was being attacked somewhere beyond the trees.
Костер горит. На часах у нас уже где-то уже 3 часа. Я немного поспал, но сейчас я проснулся от того, что холодно от земли. Я подстелил куртку, было нормально. Холод от земли отдает. Прям чувствуется, как в спине холодно. Не знаю, что буду делать.
Sergei decided not to search for the source. Instead, he remained close to his campsite and added more wood to the fire. Eventually, he climbed inside his tent, but the freezing ground and low temperature made it difficult for him to sleep. Although he survived the night safely, he could not stop thinking about the sound. Many viewers believed it was probably a fox, while others argued that the scream sounded too much like a human voice. Some even wondered whether a woman might have been somewhere in the forest, although there was no evidence to support that idea. Animal calls can sound very different when they travel through dense trees, especially at night when nothing else is making noise. Do you think Sergei heard a fox, or was something more disturbing hidden in the darkness? That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.